It's level 1, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was level something.
Silly, level 1. Level 7 is...
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be getting Comet Galaxy90 next. So we're going to be seeing Terry Fox. If there's one matchup that's injected into Comet's veins, it's Terry from all the years of playing Abel. But Galaxy91, like part of that new wave in Wisconsin, I would say. Some of those like more up-and-coming players, definitely someone that could take this spot today, depending on if he just plays really, really hot.
And this is we're still in best of 3. So Comet has to deal with Terry in a best of 3 as Fox. Whew. Oh, he's got that parry. He's locked.
And that's where, you know, the fear factor of you're in loser's bracket, trying to get this qualifying spot where if you lose, you're out. Terry's fear factor, like you said, just becomes so much more potent.
Yeah, he's tough. He immediately backed away. Now that he's at kill percent, never mind, not at kill percent anymore. Way to reset neutral there, Comet. And gonna go right back at it with those up tilts. Parry from Galaxy, though. Huge stuff, and now gonna keep pushing. Maybe a back air coming in. Just nairs.
This continues to apply that pressure at the ledge. Galaxy just putting out all the specials to try to apply pressure, get off that ledge. Playing with no fear at the ledge. Comet, someone that's usually just really hard to get off the ledge against, but he's playing with such confidence.
And I feel like you got nothing to lose. You're Terry. You know this is the best of 3. You know that if you... Like, you can lose stocks there, sure. Like, Comet's damn near 70%. We can get some crazy kill right here. Side B might have just taken the stock there.
I thought that's what we were going to see, but maybe expected Comet to fall out of it, so he went for the other option instead. But now just getting reversaled here. Comet's continuing to pile on that damage.
That was a great angle, by the way. Wait, did he even have to angle? I don't think so. I think he just drifted. My bad.
Tries to go for the drag down fair there's Comet, but just not going to get it before the rising tackle comes out. But now finally getting some meaningful Fox damage.
Yeah, he always gets that third one. Oh my gosh, he's got to play so scary, so scary. There's that side B finally. A little like a minute too late. There's that side. Another one. Nice
It's actually
stuff.
back special.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Carry the only character in the game with a back special.
Kazi doesn't have one?
Nope.
Oh. He just has like 10 other inputs?
Yep.
All right. Don't go off stage, but...
No, that's a great opportunity too there. But unfortunately, still going to make it back. Just get a little bit more damage, but has to deal with this go meter now.
Why not just start throwing out go moves? Fox just want one thing, and it's disgusting. He has got finally connected with that back air. Maybe he's too far off stage? Yeah. He has to go a little bit above the stage, gets met with that down smash, and now Comet with a fresh stock combo food. It is time for more moves.
It cuts that deficit in half immediately, so now this is where Comet makes his money, just getting that quick damage, building up confidence, making you second guess your disadvantage options. But sooner than later, he is going to be dealing with Go Terry. Yeah, and he does not care that he's getting nared out of all of his combos. He is going to continue to push forward, and that back air fake kill move. Anyone who thought that was actually going to continue to take the stock, you are a fool. Just went a little bit too far. Was he not oh my god, he was not expecting the power dunk to come out there. And that's one where you're already like not feeling super confident, where that just kind of feels like a backbreaker. Thomas very much got to keep himself in it, where that's one of those where you just go, I should have won that game. Bro, the punishment wheel was 2 weeks ago. You don't have to keep doing this to yourself. You don't have to eat another bug. just don't go off stage. Please. Whatever. Game 2. What you know about Game 2 Comet? This is what I'm talking about. Not doing any damage yet, but don't worry, it's coming. There it is. Here we go. 2, yup, get that, maybe 4. Oh, drag down. No tech, no need for it. With that up tilt, more damage. Yeah, that's going to be 91% on the board in a blink of an eye. But again, as we've seen throughout this set, that Terry Go meter, even if he hasn't been able to get those specials out, he's been able to steal out those stocks pretty quickly. So he needs to make sure that he doesn't get dived to an early Buster Wolf here, but here we go. Oh, he gets the third jab. He got stuck in that jab, and he is so lucky to not be down a stock. No, why not? Just do it again. No, never mind. He's got that. How much has not been super confident in these tech chase scenarios with those up smashes, and that's really hard to play Fox when you are not in those situations.
Galaxy throwing out all of his options to land and then get that Buster Wall, taunt on that platform, shield that up smash, and continue to push your advantage.
Yeah, finally making Galaxy exhaust all of his resources and disadvantage there. Finally gets that air dodge out, and that makes it prime pickings for the up smash and evens things back up immediately. But as we've seen throughout this game, like, early damage has been all Comet.
Early damage, all Comet, but early damage has not mattered because it's Terry. Comet needs to take that early damage and not hold back. He can't be pulling his punches. And I think he's trying to not do that, but he's kind of starting to camp, and I'm okay with that. This is Terry. He's scary. And now using that ledge, rack up a little bit of damage. More.
Just scored him across the stage and now has himself a bit of a lead, but Terry Go is right around the corner. Air dodges off stage, does not want to deal with that tech chase scenario. But can it eat that burn knuckle? And now it is potentially Comet's loser side stock. Could be out at 17th at this invitational qualifier.
Oh, wow. The very edge of that platform. Nowhere to run away from Galaxy. And now 23% separates these two. Galaxy playing with house money at this point. You can just throw everything at the wall and hope, and some of it'll stick, I'm sure. It's Terry.
But all this damage starting to stick onto Galaxy too. Comet getting a quick 41%, but Galaxy immediately responding back. And now, all of a sudden, Fox is at skill percent sooner than later. Yep, power dunk. Could be ending it once again.
Yeah, but this is what makes Comet special. This is what makes Comet different. He's got to stay poised. He's got to stay in it. He's got that middle of the stage, and he's going to hold off, push him onto the ledge.
Whoa!
And that down smash is going to do it. Fundies is not dead. Fundies is sitting in that chair, forcing every option out of Galaxy to get to that down smash, and we got ourselves a game 3.
You know, you have to imagine Galaxy was thinking he was going to reenact that power dunk scenario in that game 1 again. Just does not have the same resources that he had, and now Comet keeping himself alive for one more game. And now you're sitting there thinking, like, okay, this could have been a 2-0. But if you're Galaxy, again, as you talked about, playing with house money, where if you're Terry playing with confidence, that's all you need.
Like, you know that your frame data is just better. You know you can mash out of anything. But Comet also knows that. And he knows, after playing so much against Terry over the years, that he has to just be a little bit more patient. Maybe instead of 1 beat waiting, you gotta wait 2. That's just how it is. I'm sorry.
Either that or you play it on the flip side where you're just continuously forcing the issue, because Terry, awful landing options, really does not have buttons to cover below him, whereas Fox, he's eating that for lunch, breakfast, and dinner in that order. So that's where you have to understand those advantage state opportunities and not respect Terry too much there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do have. He is on the ground in the middle of the stage. That's where Terry forces you to respect him. Wow. Great dash attack. I like the idea, but it was not going to come to fruition. But that down tilt into side B will be the end of Comet's first stock. Galaxy got that first stock lead yet again. Hurried with that 36 to move into that 46.
Ooh, just no spike box on the dare. That would have been huge.
Man, what a nice combo. Actually, I'm going to give him credit for that. That was a spicy little combo and good weight on that, and yet that up air evening these stocks. 70% though, that is tough. 80% now. Comet got to make this percent deficit up, and there we go. 2-3 with those up airs.
Finally getting ready back, and then immediately back into the blunders. Galaxy dead even, slight lead for Comet. If he can get this stock without having to deal with Go, he's going to be a happy man.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'd be happy. I'd be super, super happy. Almost as happy.
And he technically got the edge guard, but he had to recover himself.
I'd be happier if he had the stock, but this is fear. This is true fear. 150%. Terry with Go, up tilt, strong. Not gonna take that stock. He just jump in until that backer connects. 150%. I call it a fake kill move. It is, but it did take that stock there. Anything probably would at 150%.
Especially when it's that fresh, too. He hasn't had to use back air too much outside of a couple of ledge trap scenarios. Been getting mostly vertical damage, but going to take him off the side of the stage. There's Galaxy, game 3, last stock, dead even here to try to get into the top 16.
And he was stuck in that situation. Too much shield damage for sure, but now jab with those lasers running away, get that shine. My gosh, that back special from Galaxy is doing so well in closing that distance between the two of them, and now big damage coming in from Galaxy. That spike, scary for sure, but not going to be the ender of the set.
This could be it. Is that going to take it? Yes, it does.
My gosh, and over again, Galaxy putting on the pressure, not being afraid of the damage that Comet can rack up with Fox, and sticking with it, knowing that his win condition is staying right in Comet's face and just throwing out huge, fast moves that will